Hi, ARealm Adventures, Anthony here. This is our update video. We have a lot of cool new features to talk about. Let's jump into it.
This is Kenneth, and I'll be walking through the first part of our updates. We've been rapidly expanding the scope of where players can actually play our game. Previously, we've had about a dozen cities. We've rapidly grown from that. And what you're looking at here is a map of our expansion around accessible portals around Southern California that our players can now join in and explore in terms of killing monsters and possibly other new gameplay experiences in the coming months. In terms of the high-level numbers, we've added about 50 new cities, and we're now at 832,000 new points of interest, which represent portals that our players can explore in terms of dungeons. Anthony, would you like to elaborate a little more on this?
Yeah, because we're an AR game, we have to activate your city. So we're hitting up popular geolocated game cities where people are playing Ingress or Pokemon Go. We have LA activated. Obviously, that's where our team's at. We also have things like London, Dubai, Hong Kong, Singapore. If you do not have portals in your city, please message our team and we'll get portals in your city as soon as possible. Our goal is to cover the whole world, in a relatively short amount of time. So we'll keep you posted on which new cities are being released weekly here.
Now we'll be entering some gameplay footage for our new town center. Anthony, would you like to walk us through what this town center means for our players?
Yeah, so one thing that is different about our game is that we're going to be expanding a lot of things that people really enjoy in their traditional MMORPGs, which is shared digital spaces where they can chat with other players, find quests with NPC characters, PvP, PvE in these shared spaces. So the way it works is you're going to walk around the real world, collect loot, fight monsters. A lot of that's kind of like a solo experience. Then you're going to go to this town center where you'll be able to find other players. And one, it's a place to just chat with other players. If you're in our alpha testing and are able to access the space, it's a good place to find our team members, let us know working, what's not working, chat with other players about what you're finding in the game. And what we're going to be building into the space is a lot of cool gameplay. One thing that will be in the game, hopefully in the next month or two, is trading. And the reason why that's really important to our game is one thing that we're going to integrate more and more over the next couple of months is location-specific loot. Meaning, I might be in Los Angeles, and that lets me find, a special steel helmet. But maybe to finish that entire set, I'll need the steel leggings, but that might be found in London. So you might come here and chat with a player and trade those items that you're finding only locally to kind of complete your set. So there's going to be a small little economy of trading the special things that you're finding in your own community with people globally. And so that's going to be a fun part of our gameplay, which is playing in your local area, but then sharing your loot and trading that loot and chatting with other players in the shared space to make it a little more interactive, a little more multiplayer.
And that concludes our major updates up until now. See you guys at our future update. Bye.
Bye, guys.